Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome to a video guys on FTB Infinity, but it is the expert mode. The reason why I'm showing this is because this is what the Patreon server is going to be on when we first start the Patreon. So anybody who's involved with Patreon at the moment who is pledging $5 or above has access, or will have access when it comes around to the beginning of January, to an FTB Infinity Expert server. And you can still get access, guys, by going into the description below into Patreon and pledging $5 towards it. And it helps towards server running costs, TeamSpeak running costs, and so on and so forth. And it also helps build a community, build a fun community. Now, the reason why I've chosen FTB Infinity and the reason why I've chosen Expert Mode is, why are we missing these trees? I mean, surely that... No, it's not actually there. There's no bounding box or anything. But anyway, the reason why I've chosen this is because it is a pretty big pack, okay? And the expert mode can be, in the sense of the word, grindy. The reason why is it changes recipes and stuff like that, and I'll show you. But it's not so grindy if you go ahead and get a lot of automation going, which I'm hoping that the players that are joining this server are kind of like hardcore players. They do want to get stuck in and will get a lot done in quite a short space of time. So it's going to be good. It's going to be great fun, guys. It really is going to be so much fun. So I've set it to FTB Expert Mode, to the Infinity. Now it's going to stay there for at least 1 month, of course, going all the way through January into the beginning of February, and then we will get our heads together and figure out if we want to continue, and if we don't want to continue, what pack would be coming up next if that is the case. And that's the thing that's going to be happening with Patreon. So go ahead, take a look at the rewards. Again, it's in the description below, guys. You can go ahead and find everything there. So I've tried to record this once already. I did have a problem. Now, it wasn't a crash, but it was just, it froze my entire game, and I'm not entirely sure why. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. If that happens on the Infinity server, I really don't know what the hell and how to fix it, because it never even come up in the logs or anything about what happened. No idea. Really don't know. But I am going to get a little bit of wood here, guys, because I am going to need it. And I'm going to show you exactly why I'm going to need it in just a second. But basically, class this as like episode 1 of Infinity Expert, because I'm definitely going to be doing videos on it when I do get the Patreon server, of course. So it's going to be great. So let's take a look in here. Ooh. It doesn't actually give me wood. After all this time, it's not giving me wood. Are you serious? Okay, so up here, on this side, you can see this book right here. This is the guide, and it will tell you how to get started. So, first is, getting started in Evolved may seem very familiar at first, however you will quickly find some things are far more difficult than before. Even getting your first crafting table takes 2 logs instead of 1. Not to worry, however, we have a guide that will get you going in no time. We will present a few goals that you'll need to work towards to unlock the next tier of progression, and keep in mind that all recipes are in NEI for reference. So let's go back and to the first tools. At first, you punch trees to make a crafting table and make those first wooden tools. A couple of catches, however. First, each log only makes 2 planks, and that first wooden pickaxe will only mine 6 blocks. It's time to upgrade to the stone pick. The stone tools are the very last vanilla tools that will have any use. From this point on, you will need to get into Tinker's Construct to get higher tools of any use. Okay, that's good. I like Tinker's. Next, you will need to make a furnace to cook up all those ores you have gathered. In expert mode, this will require compressed cobblestone. So we'll need over a stack of cobblestone just to make a furnace. Interesting. Well, let's work towards that, guys. A little bit annoyed, actually. Why does this not allow me to get wooden planks? It allows me to do all the rest of the stuff, get charcoal, but will not give me mahogany wood planks. It's oak wood planks in a block cutting machine, whatever the hell one of them is. I don't know. It looks like industrial craft. Pure daisy. The sawmill will turn it into mahogany wood planks, but actually putting it into here doesn't do anything. I'm a little perplexed as to how that's possible. What am I meant to do? Oh, skin it. Now, Skinny, don't mind me, please. Just, you know, pretend I don't exist. Let's go over to that biome over there and see whether or not I can find a different wood type. Because, oh, forestry. I can see the bees. Is that quicksand? Yes, it is. I don't want to go into quicksand. That would be very dangerous and hazardous to my health. Oh, poison ivy. I don't want to get in that either. There it is. So, different wood, please. That would be really nice. What about this one right here, look? This is from Biomes of Plenty, and this will give me palm wood, but does it give me palm wood planks? No. Why is none of this Biomes of Plenty wood giving me planks? This is just ridiculous. Unless I can do it like this. No. I can't do it like that either. I can make barricades. This just doesn't make sense. Why the hell? Come on, FTB. Why? Why not give wooden planks? What if I start in this biome? I'm screwed already. I haven't started the pack yet. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. But let's go into here. I can't run. Oh no, it's because I'm trying to press the other one. Is that quicksand? It is. Come on, where's... Can I have a tree? A tree would be really nice at this stage in my life. Right, I'll have a look around for a tree, guys. And then once I've found one that I can actually use to get wooden planks, that would be great. Okay, I've found these massive redwood trees. Ooh, what is that? That's a slime island in the redwood tree. I've never seen that. Okay, so there is another one there. I'm sure that will give me planks. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that this isn't Biomes of Plenty. This is Natura, and redwood will give me, once I think I have to get through the bark, though, and get the actual wood. There we are, redwood. To get planks, because I need the planks. Planks are, you know, it's a resource I am in much need of. Still no planks, what the heck? Are you serious? Why am I not getting any planks from this? Did I set the... I said it right? This is ridiculous. I'm just not getting any planks from anywhere. Let's try this. Eucalyptus, also from Natura. Not a plank. Oh, is that a tree? Is that a normal tree over there? I think it might be, guys. Now, if this doesn't give me planks, I know there's something wrong with the recipes, and I can't run anymore. This is disturbing. So let's go and have a quick look. Oop. You better. I swear to God, if you do not give me planks, thank you. Come on, FTB, you will really have to sort this out, because this is that is really annoying. Biomes of Plenty doesn't give me planks, and neither does Natura. Anything that... I don't know what it is. Maybe it hasn't loaded something up properly. I have no idea, but that should give me planks. I'm pretty sure that should give me planks. Maybe they've taken that ability out and you have to explore to get normal wood. I really don't know, but it's ridiculous and it needs changing. So we've got some carrot seeds, we've got some potato seeds. That will have to... We'll need to get involved in that soon because we're getting hungry. We are getting hungry here. So let's go ahead and make a crafting table. Of course, we need double the amount. And let's make a crafting station for this. Now, it is going to get dark very, very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig a normal hole into the side of a hill. And we're going to go from there. Right, here we go. I'll put you there. And I will put you there while it gets dark. And I will craft myself my first pickaxe. There we go. And there we are. That will give me my first pickaxe. Now remember, you only get 6 uses from this, so it is pretty goddamn useless, and you'll want to upgrade it as soon as you possibly can. We can do that. We can certainly do that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig a big room, but I do need to dip into my wooden reserves and make myself a stone pickaxe. In fact, I probably want 2. For this, because we need quite a bit of stone. Once I've got quite a bit of stone, guys, I will come back because we need to build a furnace. That's what the guide is telling us to do next, so I'll be back once I've got enough cobblestone to be able to build a furnace. Alright guys, I've cleared a nice little room down here. We're going to get rid of these 2 little dirt blocks. It's only a small little room. It's not lit at the moment, and that's because I don't have any coal. There is 7 compressed cobble, and I need 8 compressed cobble in this kind of formation to get myself a furnace. Our very first furnace. Takes a long while, but we got there in the end. Right, mahogany wood. Let's start making some charcoal, and we'll need to get some sticks as well. So now we've done that, let's go and take a look in the getting started. We've got the first tools. Tinker's tools. After you've collected your first round of resources, you'll want to get into Tinker's tools. Before you can get into the metal tools, you'll need a bucket for lava. See Getting the Bucket section of this guide for more information. You will want to gather some iron, some coal, and perhaps loot a bit for smeltery parts, or if you're lucky, some creosote oil. Note, the tool forge recipe has been changed to be much farther down the line in progression, so you will have to use the basic tools for now. Tool forge recipe. Oh my god. Okay. Already, I like the pack. I have to say, you know, I am one for putting myself through hell when it comes to stuff like that. I loved Greg Tech. When I was playing Greg Tech, I absolutely loved Greg Tech. So let's take a look at the tool forge. And let's take a closer look at this. Tool forger? What the hell? Okay. So you need dense, refined iron plates or terra steel to be able to do this. So dense refined needs refined iron plates, which needs the metal former, which needs steel from Tinker's Construct. Now that is made. Well, it isn't made apparently. How do you get steel? Solar expansion, railcraft steel. Okay, so you need the blast furnace to be able to do it, and iron plates, which needs the rolling machine. Okay, yeah, I can get behind this. This is something that's definitely will keep you going on a server. I'm pretty sure. Let's go put that in there so we can make some more. Will definitely keep you going for a while on a server. But basically what it's telling me to do now is just to go mining for some resources, I suppose. What is the rest of it here? Tech tree, magic tree, tips, admin commands. Well, I don't want to go into there. So Tinker's Tools, just getting the stuff. Tech tree. Power options. Several power options exist early on, all needing varying amounts of maintenance to work. Survivalist generators are probably the easiest, but they also deliver the lowest amount per tick. They're cheap and efficient though, which can mean a lot early on. They've changed the recipe for this as well. Okay. Hobbyist steam engines are an excellent early source of power once you get them going. Producing a steady 20 RF per tick at peak, you will need to provide them with water, which lasts quite a while as a solid fuel source. That requires gold. So basically, it's time to go mining. Okay guys, I am back. Now I went exploring a little bit, take no notice, I died, and yes, I did teleport myself back here because this is quite far away from the home, which is over there. So there we go. Anyways, I found a Witchery Village, and the reason why I was exploring, guys, is because I really needed to find this. Now, I don't want to go ahead and collect all of the stuff that requires getting a smeltery, so the next best thing is to go exploring, guys, and find it for yourself. And this is probably not a bad place to actually set up around here. We've got guards, we've got these guys over there that will help us defend the place if we need it, and we've got some room for maybe a small house or something like that, and food, and everything that we need. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea, that's not a bad idea, but you need the smeltery to really continue on. And as it says in the book, which is up here, getting started, Tinker's Tools. After you've collected your first round of resources, you'll want to get into Tinker's Tools. Before you can get into metal tools, you will need a bucket for lava. So basically, what we need, guys, we might actually need to get some because these are only the bricks. What we'll need is some gravel, some sand and some clay so that we can start making some seared bricks. But first and foremost is that's a beehive, but it's a Pam's Harvestcraft beehive. Okay. Well, I am going to teleport back home because I can't be bothered walking there. Teleport back home, grab my stuff, teleport back here, and we can use one of these little houses so far. Ooh. Diary of a Tinker, Mighty Smelting. We've got some torn pages from Witchery as well. Nice. Nice. Of course, you can't teleport around the place if you're doing this normally, and I won't be able to teleport around the place either. I will have an op, of course I will have an op on the server, but literally, I have the same limitations as everybody else when the server does come up. So, alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my stuff, I'm going to bring it over here, and then once I've got this working, I'll be back. Okay guys, I am cooking up some grout in there, which is great. I went out and got some clay, I got some gravel, and I got some sand. Sand from just over there, as you can see on my little map up there. Gravel from, well, here, and also from over there. There was some over there, and some clay from over there by that lava pool. There's a little lake right next to it, so I got it from there. Now, one thing I'll show you while the grout is doing, this building over here is such a great building as well. Not only do you get a ready-made tool station in there, guys, you've got your part builder, you've got your stencil table as well. Everything that you could want is in here. Now, what you can also get is that full guard pattern, which doesn't actually have a recipe. You can't make that. You can only find that in villagers' pattern chests, so which is great. So, anyways, I really need food. So, what is good is with this pack as well, and Palm's Harvest Craft, is you can right-click, and it will automatically replant all the rest of the stuff. Now, what is also great, there is no spice of life. Thank the God that didn't put that in this pack. That would have made things horrendous. You know, it was okay when it first came out, but then everyone started using it, and it was just, no, it really took away from actually playing, I suppose, because you were constantly thinking about what to eat next. It was very annoying. Anyways, got some seed bricks here. Let's go ahead and make them into a smeltery controller, and you get this mighty smelting book for when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and slap it right in here. It should be a valid formation. No? Oh, I haven't got a tank, have I? That's a good point. That is a good point. I haven't got a tank, and I haven't got lava. Wait a moment. Oh, I've got the clay bucket, haven't I? So that's good. Right. Nope, wrong one. Sand and clay. Let's get another 8 smelted up of these. Put another one of them in there and get that going. Now let's take our clay and make... Do we not get clay buckets? Whoops. Oh, there we go. Wait. Let me consult the book. Let me consult the book. Getting the bucket. After your first tools, you will want to get a bucket. So you can pick up lava and water to feed your farms and the smeltery. To get the bucket, you will need to get iron plates. And here is how you do it. You will need 2 treated sticks. Okay, interesting. This requires creosote oil, a byproduct from transforming coal into coal coke in a coke oven. Then you can craft the IC2 hammer. So, okay, we need to make a coke oven. Wow. Okay, that's really, really early on. I wasn't expecting to get into this really quick, really, at this stage. But a coke oven, then. You get a coke oven bricks, which you need actual bricks and sand for. We've got plenty of clay, and there is some clay over there as well. Wait for that grout to do up. I'm going to need some glass. And I'm probably going to need some more sand. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to dip into my supplies of wood over here and get another shovel. It'd be nice to have a bed, because nighttime is really goddamn annoying, I have to say. You know what? For the purposes of this video, no, I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to cheat. And we're just going to stay here and wait the night out, go out there, get some more sand. We've got the seared bricks. In fact, whilst we're here, we can use some of this wood that was really no use and make some glass. Because I just need 1 piece of glass. In fact, let's put some more of that stuff in there. And we will make a... Ooh, what is this? Heated coke oven? Immersive integration. Oh my god. Does immersive engineering put, like, coke ovens and stuff? I have no idea. Well, guys, I'm still waiting for these bricks to cook up. I've gone ahead and got a load of the sand, and I've got some more bricks. But I need to wait for a lifetime for these bricks to cook up. It's really taking a while, and I've gone through another nighttime. So what I'm going to do is, over here I think would be a nice place to put it. Just for the moment. Of course, this world is not going to be saved. You know, I'm not going to be using this world for the actual server, so don't worry, guys. Let me go ahead and whip that away. Hopefully that'll get rid of some of these leaves. It didn't. Right, let me get rid of that, because that will get rid of the leaves. There we go. Is there another one in here? The hell? Get out of it. There it is. And there we go. That's all of the leaves disappeared. And what we do is we take our coke oven bricks. I've managed to get one layer together so far. And we make a 3x3 structure. And then by 3 again, leaving the middle open. I don't have the rest of the coke oven bricks just yet, but you know, that's what I am working on at the moment. There we go. Now I've got another 3. 15 more to go. Well, actually, I think I've technically got 14 more to go. Wait, 9. Wait, have I done my maths right here? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the 9, 14. So yeah, I do need 14 more. It's going to take a while, guys, for this, for the bricks to cook up. So I will, again, see you on the other end. Okay, guys, I should now have enough for this coke oven. I've got 14 coke oven bricks, and I'm still cooking up some bricks, actually. Let's go and grab all of those. Brilliant. I've got rid of quite a bit of wood, and also a creeper tried to blow me up, which provoked me into doing the mob griefing off. I cannot stand that, and can lead to some rage quits as well. I have known in the past, so that will be another rule on the server as well. There won't be any mob griefing because I cannot stand it myself. And there we go. We've got ourselves a nice coke oven. It's a good start, but it's not exactly what we need. We need some wood now. So let's go and grab some wood. I used all of my bloody wood because, of course, I needed to get the charcoal for the thing. Now, I don't think charcoal will work. I can't remember, but I don't think charcoal can work. I'll try it, but I don't think it'll work. I think normal wood might actually work, though, and get charcoal, if I remember right. Normal wood should work. And that'll get some creosote and stuff like that. So that's exactly what it told me to do. Let me go ahead and getting the bucket. So we need treated sticks. And here's how you do it. It requires creosote oil, a byproduct of... Okay, so we need some glass. We need some glass to be able to do this. Let's go and grab some. I did make some, and we need to make some bottles. Let's get rid of that sand from in there. And there we go. Some glass bottles. And don't forget, guys, that in the description below will be the link to the Patreon. If you do want to be part of the server, then that is definitely the place to go. So, this is great. Well, this creosote oil, 500, so it's half a bucket of creosote oil when you use coal. If you use wood, it is a quarter of a bucket. So we need 4. Oh, we've got 4 in there. That's good. And that will go ahead and fill up the glass bottle. I think there's 1 bucket per 1 glass bottle. I'm not quite sure. But that will help me anyway. And of course, treated sticks then. Treated sticks. How does one do this? Treated wood planks. Okay, so you need a bottle of creosote oil surrounded by wood planks. Well, we'll need to go and cut down some more trees then. Because we'll need to do that. And then I just see in the background as the villager look. I don't know what he's doing, but he's acting like he's on some sort of elevator, and there's no elevator there, so it's just like floating to the ground and then glitching all the way back up again. Let's go and get some wood planks. I need 8, so that's why I'm getting 4 of this, and that'll get 8. It's fantastic. I don't know where them zombies are coming from, but they're really annoying. And when all this is finished... There, we've got 250. So when all this is finished, we can go ahead. We've got charcoal now, which is great. But when all this is finished, we can go ahead and get our bottle of creosote oil. Well, guys, we have ourselves our bottle of creosote oil. It's Immersive Engineering's creosote oil, so hopefully it will be able to work. I'm pretty sure it will do, because pretty much everything else does. It's night time again. It always seems to be night every time I come back to recording. So this should get me the treated wood planks. Fantastic. That'll get me the treated sticks. Fantastic. So let's go have a look, see what else we need now to be able to get the bucket. So I need 2 treated sticks and iron. Okay. Well, luckily for us, I forgot to take out the... that wasn't lucky, but I forgot to take out the charcoal. So let me go and grab that, because I'm going to need to cook up some of the iron that I've got and get this hammer. So I haven't got much iron. I've only got 6 that I've managed to find when I was out and about. So let me put that into there and put that into there, and that will get us hopefully the thing. So where is it? There it is. Getting started, getting the bouquet. So we need one of these hammers. Either which way, it's okay. You can craft iron plates. So we get the hammer. We still need 2 more iron, actually. So it looks as if we will have to go mining a little bit more for the plates. But we need 3 plates to get the bucket. So we're going to need 6 iron. We're going to need 11 iron in total. Well, hang on a minute. Yeah, 11 iron in total to be able to make our first bucket. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get to a stage where I can make the first bucket. And I think that will be time for me to go ahead and call an end to this episode. But please, please, please remember, guys, that that we are doing this on the Patreon. So if you're interested, please go ahead and join the Patreon. It's only $5 to be able to get access to the server. And if you want access to the discussion at the end of the month and stuff like that, it's $10 to be able to do that. And you have you can get involved with whether or not you want to continue the pack, whether or not you want to what you want it to change to, if you do want to change the pack to something, what you want to change it to, and so on and so forth. So let me go out and be able to get some more iron and be able to make this bucket, and I think we will call it there. Okay, guys, we have gone full circle, and it's another night time. Would you believe it? So we've got some more iron over here. We can go ahead and make 3 industrial craft plates, which is great. And then we can do this, and we've got our bucket, guys. How amazing is that? That's pretty ledge. That is pretty ledge. We've got our first bucket, and that was a very long time, actually. That took me, what, a couple of hours, maybe? You know, in between messing around, I don't know how long that actually took me just to get a bucket. But still, again, this is going to be fun. It really is going to be so much fun, guys. There is, when people do come in, there is going to be a spawn already built, so you'll be in a safe place. Call it a starter hut, a starter house, a starter area. You will be in a safe place when you do land. And then, of course, you can take your route or wherever it is you want to go from there. Go whichever direction you want to go. You can go with whoever you want to go. You know, there's no rules against anything, really. All I would ask is no griefing and so on and so forth. But if you are interested, again, guys, the link is in the description below over to my Patreon, and you can go ahead and get involved now. Please remember that if you don't sign up before the end of this month, it won't be counted for next month. But if you do want to get onto the server and the month has already started, you can just go ahead and donate $5 straight to me, and then from that month onwards, then you go ahead and just sign up for Patreon, and that will get you instant access no matter what time of the month it is. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you when this starts. Until then, oh bloody hell, I forgot you could get in. Get out of here, boy. This ain't the time. I was just doing my outros on bull. Get out of here. No, you little ankle biter. Get it. Just go away. Oh my god. That is Ash, that. What is that? Oh, it's a zombie head. Nice. But anyways, until next time then, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been the Toffman as always. Stay safe.